On November 12, 1966, 5 men who were digging a grave at a cemetery near Clendenin, West Virginia, claimed to see a man-like figure fly low from the trees over their heads. This is often identified as the first known sighting of what became known as the Mothman. Shortly thereafter, on November 15, 1966, two young couples from Point Pleasant, Roger and Linda Scarberry, and Steve and Mary Maletta, told police they saw a large white creature whose eyes glowed red when the car headlights picked it up. They described it as a large flying man with 10-foot wings, following their car while they were driving in an area outside of town as the T&T area, the site of a former World War II munitions plant. During the next few days, other people reported similar sightings. Two volunteer firemen who sighted it said it was a large bird with red eyes. Mason County Sheriff George Johnson commented that he believed the sightings were due to an unusually large bird he termed shitepoke. This bird was a type of heron which are pretty large to begin with. Contractor Newell Patridge told Johnson that when he aimed a flashlight at a creature in a nearby field, its eyes glowed like bicycle reflectors, and blamed buzzing noises from his television set and the disappearance of his German Shepherd dog on the creature. Wildlife biologist Dr. Robert L. Smith at West Virginia University told reporters that descriptions and sightings all fit the sandhill crane, a large American crane almost as high as a man with a 7-foot wingspan, featuring circles of reddish coloring around the eyes, and that the bird may have wandered out of its migration route. There were no Mothman reports in the immediate aftermath of the December 15, 1967 collapse of the Silver Bridge and the death of 46 people, giving rise to legends that the Mothman sightings and the bridge collapse were connected. Mothman was introduced to a wider audience by Gray Barker in 1970, later popularized by John Keel in his 1975 book The Mothman Prophecies, claiming that there were supernatural events related to the sightings and a connection to the collapse of the Silver Bridge. The 2002 film The Mothman Prophecies, starring Richard Gere, was based on Keel's book. There have been relatively no events or sightings of the Mothman since the 1960s, until September 7th, 2015, when a teacher in Singapore said he saw a winged humanoid inside an abandoned house. Fergus Waffles, a 46-year-old geography teacher at a Singapore school, said that he was walking his dog near an abandoned house when he saw a creature. According to him, I peered inside the window of the house and saw what appeared to be a winged humanoid hanging from a doorframe. My dog saw the creature and remained completely still and silent while staring in its direction. He also claimed that its chest was moving up and down as if it were breathing. Around the same time, a 19-year-old college student claimed he saw a winged humanoid in broad daylight in eastern Singapore. College student Mildred Wan said on Tuesday that he was scouting the location for a student film at an abandoned hospital near Changi. I was walking out of the hospital doors, having explored the surroundings. I heard a noise which was similar to a large monkey rustling around the treetops. Wan says what happened next was one of the most terrifying experiences of his life. As I left the building, I saw the creature. It appeared to be halfway up on one of the trees with huge wings stretched out from its body, which appeared to be mostly human. 54-year-old avid bird watcher Alice Yimdale said she was looking for birds near Dempsey Hill when she spotted the being inside the abandoned building last Sunday. It was 2:30 p.m. when my husband and I went to the forest looking for birds. I do love a good bird watching session. This is why my husband and I live in Singapore, a hub of beautiful birds. We like this place because, unlike our house, it's quiet and tranquil. She continues by saying that near the empty building, she heard a loud fluttering noise, unlike any she's ever heard before.